Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Dungeon in Episode 8. So yes, I'm back from a bit of a hiatus. I was at Geekway to the West in Missouri, in the St. Louis area last week. So I had a couple episodes planned out with Drop Duchy, and I'll probably be doing more Drop Duchy. You guys seem to like that, but I do want to finish this series off as well. So let us continue, shall we? We heard something exciting this week. A wildflower festival will be held in Highland City. This is our big chance. Since so many people will be there, we could promote the inn during the festival and expect a much bigger turnout than usual. Oh yes, our friend here. So yeah, more the better, and this week's goal, money. So very basic goals. We just need warm bodies and cold cash. We'll be back. Off we go. So yeah, they're leaving him by his lonesome, and that is going to give us some challenges. But yeah, we need to do this event. Like, we don't have a choice. This is what's going to keep them out of the mix the entire run today. This entire turn. Well, almost their entire, I think. Yeah, they don't get back till midweek. But yeah, that's going to take 2/3 of our characters and one of our wisps out of the mix. So yeah, let's see what we can do by ourselves. All right, we've got some equidistant people coming in. This is a really good, really good batch up here. I'm half tempted to, put a stopper up here. Or, no, you know what might be better off is a food stall. I might be half tempted to stall all of them. Slow them down a bit so that we might be able to drop a sign on this side. And then maybe a haster as well. This guy doesn't need to be advertised to. So he doesn't need the sign. Now, the flip side could be that we try to get these guys here sooner. Like, what happens if we drop a haste here? And then if we drop our sign here, that will eventually, so they will, throughout the duration of the sign here, they will all hit the sign. Maybe not this turn, but maybe the next turn. Then that begs the question, well, this guy is going to be problematic because he's going to come waltzing in at some point. But maybe we can slow them down. Get some money, slow them down. Yeah, let's slow them down with a food stall. And we'll hit these two guys here. I mean, we're not going to advertise them. We're not going to be able to catch them all. But this guy will pass by and get slowed to 1 tile per turn. And these two will just give us a little bit of extra cash. And yeah, remember, we only have 3 wisps. So we are limited in our... We probably won't be utilizing the stopper. Geez, how am I supposed to last for 2 whole days? As long as we're stuck here, let's show off what we can do. Okay, up for the challenge. Let's try to keep the adventurers from fighting each other outside the inn, at least until Sara and the others get back. So yeah, we gotta keep the fights to a minimum, i.e. 0. And capable of get at least 10 adventurers to visit the inn regardless of their guild before Sara and the others return. Yeah, give this guy a little bit of confidence here. Bami can use the special action just a moment. With the just a moment action, you can briefly halt adventurers approaching from that direction. Take note, this only affects adventurers who are planning to visit the inn. One other aspect is it will only halt adventurers who are base level. So higher level, the blue tier and purple tier adventurers will ignore Bami. But if a bronze tier or gray tier adventurer is about to go into the inn, Bami can for one turn basically act as a blocker even to somebody who's in this row, without using 2 wisps. Granted, he can only do that twice, but it's a good emergency fight preventer. All right, let us. Yeah, there's nothing else that we can do. A lot of people coming up from up here. Wildflower Festival has begun in Highland City. Festival started. Let's get moving. This looks like so much fun. So yeah, all of our people are going to be getting in. Before this guy's going to show up, which will give us a chance to advertise to the rest of these people come in here. And yes, everything is on thing. We could put a blocker down, but I don't want to put a blocker down. These guys, yeah, they hit the haste thing, but unfortunately they didn't make it to the sign in time. That's all right. We can get this big crowd here in for the next one. Oh yeah. How to grill a fist. Martin takes a seat in the corner of the pub, glances at the menu. Alright, we got an event here. Alright, I think we can do... Yeah, we don't have the food stall available, but I don't think we need the food stall right now. Yeah, I think this is pretty well telegraphed. Well, hang on. Ask Butter once more. Well, Butter ain't here, but we can get a wisp to do it. Because we're only going to be using 2 wisps right now, so we might as well. All right, so what we can do here, if we pop a haste here, and drop the signage here, they should all within 2 turns hit the hit this. Ironically, I don't know if this guy's actually going to make it, but he's already been advertised too. So yeah, that works. All right, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Martin seems very satisfied. All right, got some good cash out of these guys. Not so much over on the Mountain Guild, but we have more coming in here. All right, well, we have good legendary going. Hey there, adventurer. You're heading to the dungeon. There's an inn up ahead. Why not stay the night? All right, I think up here is a well, I don't actually know if I want to do a market stall. Honestly, I think I'm better off just letting them come down here because they're all staying relatively condensed with each other. And this is going to be like a, this would probably end up just being a hurry up and wait. Although this guy's, yeah, they're all going pretty fast. And yeah, if we stall them, that's going to put a bunch of them in on speed 1, which might not necessarily be a bad thing. It's almost as good as stopping them. But yeah, these guys are all going to make it through before they become here. So it might be just behoove us just to let them do their thing. All right, capable even alone. Got at least 10 adventures in for Bami. Nice with this many gifts. There's no denying we knocked it out of the park. Now we just got to make sure there's no fights. So you're going to get here in 2. Yeah, 1 down here, 1 down here. 1 down. So you're going to make it here and here. So yeah, even if we don't deploy the stopper, we'll be in good shape. Actually, I think what we'll do here is we'll put the stall over here. Just to farm up. We'll let them keep going at their normal rate. So, tastes even better, doesn't it? Whoa, you're right. It does taste better. We're always experimenting with new tastes. I see. There's an inn right down by the dungeon. The food there's amazing. Drinks are great, too. If you've been there yet, give it a shot. All right, this guy's finally making it in, which is perfect. Now, in that case, we do not want to haste them. Or at least we don't want to haste these guys. We do probably want to haste these guys. See if we can get them across the sign here. They're all going to get a taste of the sign. But if we haste these, yes, these two will make it across the sign next round. Well, before the sign expires. And all without conflict. It's too hot. Do our best to persuade them. Well, actually, yeah, we're not using the one for wisps, so try our best to persuade them. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, we're getting these 2 extras in here. Our slowpoke made it in, but they should all be through before these guys start becoming a problem. Because yeah, look at all these pre-advertised guys, and we're getting a legendary next turn. We're gonna want our next batch to be these guys. And actually, these 4 arriving late is perfect. Because, yeah, next turn is the beginning of the week. I had no idea there's an inn like this in the area. Maybe I'll go check it out. You won't regret it. Phew, what a long day. Let's head back to the inn. I wonder how Bami's doing. Bami's doing just ducky. Oh, yeah. We're just going to let them all march, and then we'll hit them with a big haste and sign. Actually, this is probably going to overload the inn a little bit. We might need to do something strategic here. Maybe put the haster up a little bit so some people straggle in. Because we want to make sure the legendary makes their way in. Jeez, look at the volume here. Yeah, no battles occur within the time limit. That's perfectly peachy right there. All right, so this will advertise to everybody, but if we put the haste sign up a bit and make sure we're advertising to, say... See, if we advertise to all of these guys, then the inn's going to get overloaded. If we just advertise down here, then we should have a more staggered approach. And more importantly, make sure the purple guy gets in. before the rest of the riffraff. Although, let's just take a look at what this looks like with everybody here. Yeah, this is just going to be a giant glut of everybody trying to cram into the inn, and we're going to lose customers. So, yeah, we go up a level here. So you're going to go 3, 1, 2, 3. So, because my other thought is, what if we put the haster up? Because you're already advertised too. You are not. You are only moving 1 tile per turn, but you'll make it to be advertised to already. So maybe we put the haste up here. Because I definitely want to make sure we hit the purple tier. And then, yeah, all these others will get through. And that way we can get a more staggered approach. And then up here, we might as well just make a little extra money, stall them out. Anxious alone. All right, no fighting. And we haven't even had to use his special ability yet. After the festival, Sara and her friends safely return to the inn. And we get a gold token out of the deal. I'm back! We're back. Anything happen while we're gone? Were you dying to see us? Back so soon? Huh? Let's see. Ooh, we've had quite a lot of guests. Great work. Real piece of cake, and not a single clash, I might add. Oh, look at you. Let's get back to the festival. No! Hesitation. They hesitate before. All right, well, at least we have all of our characters back so that we have special... Man, look at the sheer volume here. Man, maybe I should have just food stalled over here. We'd make a mint just from that alone. Provide free food or refuse. $7 is $7. We're going to make a mint here anyway, and it gets us some more management proficiency. All right, we got the legendary in. That's important. All right, so we got 2 things. What kind of coffee should I get? Oh yeah, this is the coffee drinking spider person thing. Con Panna, Romano, Coretto. I mean, honestly, I'm interested in, money is temporary, experience is forever. I don't think we're in too much danger of losing out on this. Give him a new dish. Yeah, now we have our character abilities. And now that we have all of our wisps back, we could put a blocker down if needed. Which I might do, like, to this crowd so we don't lose people. So, like, all right, yeah, we have 3 people here. We have... Yeah, we might... Well, actually, no, because the week is going to turn over, so this problem's going to solve itself, so we don't need a blocker. There's, almost enough room. We lost 1, but that's okay. It's possible there was a mistake made with the measuring. Sara apologized to the Avenger, brings them a freshly made bowl of noodles. They are very pleased with how considerate Sara is. The cream was whipped perfectly, smooth with a clean finish. Weasel seems pleased with this menu as well. Nice big ups here, especially from the seaside. Cream is whipped perfectly. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna let him waltz. Yeah, we don't need to do more advertising here. They're going to be just fine. In fact, of this group, there's going to be a couple of punters. I don't want to hit them with a blocker, but we'll see what they do here. On this side, though, yeah, we can do this plus a haste. I don't want to haste them too much, so let's go up here, put the haste over here, and make sure we get the newbies crossing the sign. Yeah, this guy's gonna get advertised too, just fine. I'm going to throw down a stopper here because we're at 5 of 7 already. So there's going to be a few punters, plus we're going to have conflicts here. So we're going to hit you with a stopper. We don't have the wisps to also put down the food stall, but that's okay. Mysterious voice behind the wall. Adventurer suddenly stops working out and puts an ear against the wall. Alright, we got a couple of them going in. I sense a conflict here, but I think we might be able to have Bami to the rescue here. And we have 2 uses of him, so we could actively take control of the situation. Use one of them for this random event. And then we'll have the other one available for his just a moment power. The more the better. All right, got that one. All right, we decreased our suspicion, although they aren't suspicious of us. All right, so yeah, all of these guys are slowed, so that's actually perfectly peachy here. We do not want to hit anyone with any speed changes. Now, do we want to hit them with? And actually, yeah, they're gonna be in here. So we don't really want to advertise to anyone else in here. We do not want to. Well, actually, we kind of do want to advertise to you guys. Actually, you know what? We will speed. All right. See, you are going to be a problem because you will not listen to Bami. You've already been advertised to. So yeah, you know what? We're gonna leave you at minimum at your slow speed. We'll put you there. You, on the other hand, are you? Well, yeah. We don't need to worry about you because we can slow their roll with Bami. I could also hit these guys with a slow. Just because the sheer amount of money that we get from a food stall from all of them, probably a good investment in of itself. Oh, right. Food challenge. How about a race? Aha. All right, 15 service proficiency. We'll take that any day of the week. Yeah, this all bunched up. The food stall is going to go crazy. Yep. So, this is where Bami comes in. Just a moment, please. So that puts a stop to these two because they are both novice adventurers. Now, that ain't going to cut it for the turn after. There's still going to be a conflict. But at least we'll have 2 wisps, so we can probably side with the seaside side. And in the meantime, we'll get these guys in. Yep. Because, yeah, since they're all on the doorstep here, it is too late to put a stopper down. And since we have suspicion from the Seaside Guild, I am inclined to side with them. And this should be a big enough battle for us to... And yeah, 100% chance of victory, minus 10 suspicion. Shouldn't lose anybody. Should be good. Sweet. There we go. Nice big drop in suspicion. That was the strategic battle. Something stronger. And you know what? We can finish this off with these 3 right here. Yeah, that will get them across the finish line, and then you across the finish line in the last one, and that should be perfectly peachy. Ask a wisp for help. We will absolutely ask a wisp for help. Pour the adventurer a glass of liquor we managed to acquire at extra cost, and they seem satisfied. Soup of the day. Wow, we're getting all the events. Let's see what we got here. Chicken noodle goulash. Ooh, because we're level 10 in food, we can get that. I mean, we're gonna make our gold quota here. Yeah, let's go for cream of mushroom for the pure food proficiency bonus. And you know what? Oh, no available wisps. Fair enough. I was about to say let's food stall you, but if they're tied up, they're tied up. I love money. Right at the very end, but hey, that's good enough for me. And after tasting, we get yeah, lots more food proficiency. Lots more money. Another successful week. Oh, It's chaos. I'm exhausted. Nice work, everyone. Going to the festival really paid off, didn't it? I hope we get even more festivals to go to. All right, let's make out our report, shall we? Yep, this is the end of the... Yeah, success. We didn't quite thread the needle here, but yeah. The end of the month's operation. Sweet! So yeah, even with a couple of whiffs, we still did it. So yeah, we less than 2 battles. Risky operation as long as no one cares. 6 or more. So we didn't. So you were either supposed to do hardly any battles or lots and lots of battles, and we kind of fell in the middle ground. So we got some penalties there, but that's okay. We got maximum happiness elsewhere. We're safe and safe. Up to the challenge, trip to the city. Yeah, we're... Oh, Shy Meow still gets things done. There we go. Capable even alone. That was part of our thing. So, hey, I'll take my S rating. Thank you very much. Who dis? New character, who dis? Well, we'll find out in our next episode. What's up with her? No idea. She's been like that ever since she talked to the wisp earlier. Really? Hey, Sarah. Oh, hey guys. Good morning. Yow, you seem rather jolly. What's the good word? Well, you know, we're about to get a lot more guests coming our way. Sure, wouldn't that be nice? I was thinking about adding a few rooms where we can charge a bit more. Maybe even open a shop. Now that you mention it, there was someone looking for a nicer single room, wasn't there? Exactly! Higher rates and more guests. It's a win-win! Shop does make sense. There are quite a few people looking for things like potions and scrolls. Exactly! We're an inn right outside the dungeon. Gotta at least sell the essentials. Plus we can clear out some of our inventory too. Oh, right. Hey there, friend. Ho 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 ho. Hey, Sarah. Man, she is like gone full capitalism ho right now. Sarah! Oh, Wispy, what's up? You have a special guest visiting. Perfect, we can set them up in our premium rooms. Capitalism ho! They're not planning to stay at the inn? Oh, come on. Oh, I see. Thank you, Wispy. See ya. What's going on? What's this about a special guest? Oh yeah, old Firebreath invited them. You mean the dragon? What if the wisp here you call them that? I could take them. I mean, we're pretty close. Probably let it slide at least once or twice. Yeah, but maybe don't push your luck. Well, this is sure giving me a headache. You can add new facilities and rooms. Alright, yeah, they unlock some new stuff. So our premium room, we need entertainment at a higher level. So we're not quite qualified for that yet. We need level 18 service proficiency. We are at level 16. So we'll focus on that. But there should still be other things that we can grab. General store looks good. We've got lots of tokens. Let's expand. General store on this side too. Expand! And we might as well max out our levels that we can do. Lots of tokens in reserve, but I'll take it. All right, folks. So in our next episode, we'll take a look at some of our new facilities, this new guest, and also learn the last of our primary characters' abilities. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, it's been Pinstar signing out. See ya!